Hey there, Rebecca Weaver here from HR Uprise. I'm here to share tips from the questions that I get the most often. And I'm really here to make HR simple. So whether you are a business owner, a startup founder, an HR professional, especially those departments of one, I love you guys. Your job is so big. I'm here to help make your life more simple. So here's the first question that I'm going to be adding in this series. I get this question probably more than any other, so I thought this would be a good one to start with. So that question is, what do I do when an employee is underperforming? So today I want to focus on the very first step that you should take when you feel like you have an employee who's not performing. So first and foremost, the most important thing that you can do is look inward. So I have some questions that you can ask yourself, and they fall into three big categories. The first is competency. So here's some questions to ask yourself. Does this employee have the skills that they need for the job? Have they received the right training? Do they have the talent for the job? The next section is on what we call significance, right? So do they understand their own role? And most importantly, how that fits into the big picture? Have they received the right information and communication to complete either the tasks or projects, whatever it is they're working on? And do they have a clear sense of the priorities and how this needs to fit into the bigger context of what's on their plate? So the last section then is execution. And here's some questions to ask yourself around execution. First one is, do they have the right level of responsibility and accountability to do their job? So are they able to make the decisions that they need to be successful? Are they dedicating enough resources to the job? So within their sphere of influence, whether that is a team's resources, whether that resources that they might need that are beyond their scope of control, but are they dedicating enough resources to actually do the job? And then do they understand the organization's culture and how it impacts their role? So this next part, this is where I'm going to make maybe a few of you mad, but please know I do this from love. This is all from a place of love. If you have answered yes to any of the above questions, this is a you problem, not a them problem. Yeah, I'm going to say that one more time. If you answered yes to any of those questions, this is a you problem, not a them problem. So here's what I mean by that. Any of the above reasons that we have just talked about for underperformance are actually the leader's responsibility, not the employee's. So the reality is many causes of underperformance are directly linked to the leader's responsibilities. So it's essential for you as a leader to address first the factors within your control. So it means ensuring that you're providing adequate training, clear communication, and the right cultural environment for your team to thrive. So effective leadership, as you know, is not just about managing tasks, but is also about building the environment where each member of the team has the opportunity to perform at their best. So in order to enable our team's success, sometimes we've got to reevaluate and adjust our own approach. So I hope this has helped you think through just a little bit. If you need help with the next steps, reach out and I will give you some tips. Thanks for joining me.